Now let's talk about if statements and decision making. If statement is really simple. If condition, then a statement. Else if another condition, then another statement. Then it keeps going, else statement, and so on. So we need to write this condition, and we write our statement according to this condition. Another type of decision making in C language is switch statement. Switch expression, then there is our case. We have a constant here, then our statement, then another case, constant, then statement, then the default statement. Now to understand this, we need to see an example. Let's see. Example, switch Unable case 0 if this value equals 0x00, then return this value. If this value Unable or this variable equals 0x101, then return this value. If this Unable variable equals 0x02, then return 0xa4. It needs a statement like return or break or execution falls through the next case, unlike VHDL. So if we didn't write return or break here, it will go from case 1 to case 2. It won't execute anything here and it won't stop here if this condition met. So you need to take a good care of this note. Now, before going any further, I need to show you how we can use if and switch statements in micro C, which is conditioning, so that you can understand it more. Let's define two variables, int x equals 0, int y equal 0. Let's define. Now let's compile our code to make sure that we have no errors. Okay, there is no errors, as you can see. Now there's one thing that is really beautiful about micro C environment. If there is an error, we didn't write semicolon here, and we compile the code, will tell us that there is a syntax error. A semicolon is expected here. So once you put it back, you can compile your code. Now let's see. If x equals y, I need you to increase x by 1. This is a simple code as an example for using if. If we need another condition, we can write else if. As you can see, we can write another condition. If x doesn't equal y, we need to reduce x by 1, not increment, decrement x by 1. X equals x minus 1, as you can see here, and so on. This is for if statements. Now what about switch statement? Let's see. I can write switch. Okay, switch x. Now if case 1 x equal x plus 1, then break. Case 2 x equal x plus 2, then break. Default. Break. Okay, now we can, let's correct this break sentence. Now let's compile our code. This is our switch statement. Switch x means we want to scan the variable x. If its value equals 1, then increment x by 1. If x value equals 2, then increment its value by 2, then break. Break means get out of switch since the condition met. So you must write it, or else the code will continue running and will go and scan the next case below the first case that we just executed. These are the if statement and the switch, the if else case, and the switch statements which are used for conditions. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please apply these codes in your Micro C IDE. Thanks for watching. This is Education Engineering Team.